going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 3 of the Chair Guys podcast. I'm here joined today, of course, with the obvious RS Vaughan, and we have a special guest with us today, Mariano, or Oscos on Twitter. What's going on, Mariano?
What's up? How are you guys doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you, I appreciate it. We want to get straight into our albums, and we're going to talk about our new drops.
Well, hold up.
Oh,
Let
hold on. Okay, what's
Mariano
up?
introduce himself a little bit. Like, come on.
Oh, yeah,
Don't be
Mariano.
rude
Yeah,
now.
sorry. I mean, you're there's so much to say about you. Who doesn't know you already? You know what I'm saying? But yes,
Oh my days.
take the stage.
Thank
Take the
you.
stage.
Thank you. My name is Mariano. I'm 20 years old. I talk about music. I fuck with music. Music's hard. I love music. I love talking music. Yeah. That's all. That's all you gotta know about me. Music, bro.
Fire,
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
fire.
Okay, so this episode, I actually just want to say it's gonna be all rap. Doing all hip hop. I mean, you already know. You see the title of the video. We wanted to go all over. We're going all over America for this episode. Doing hip hop.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with our new drop. We're going to the East Coast. We're gonna be up in the north. It's the new Mach Hommy album.
Yes, sir.
What's the name of it, Vaughn? What's the name of it?
I forgot.
Oh wow, I was hoping.
Hold up.
Okay, well it's Balens or something like that. I don't know how to
Okay.
pronounce it.
Yeah. Well,
it-
let's be
right?
careful. It's Balens Cho Hot Candles.
Hot candles. Well,
Let's
I
be
don't think.
careful here because I don't know how much we can really even talk about this album without getting getting copyright striked or something.
Yeah, because you know how
Yeah.
the mock is. Well, is it like? Does it say on streaming? Because
Yeah, it's on streaming, and
Yeah.
I feel like even though it's like I think it's an independent release. I feel like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If it's on
That's
streaming,
messing
like
around.
you'll be good.
yeah, we're probably fine. Okay, so I kind of who wants to take the stage, kind of talk for a little bit. I actually, you know what? We're gonna give the stage to Mariano, bro, because you're the guest
Yeah.
on here for this
Yes.
episode, and I know you're a big underground
Probably
fan.
the,
You
probably
rock
the
with the
biggest
underground.
Mach Hommy fan here too.
Yeah, definitely. Probably you've heard the most here. I've only heard.
Yeah,
Gap,
out
but
of
I
the
think it's
three of
amazing.
us,
I've
I
only
think
heard
so.
a handful of his projects, so.
Yeah, but I still love the shit that I have heard, but I've literally only heard one and then this. But yeah, take the stage.
Are you for real?
Oh,
Yeah,
damn,
I've
man.
only heard the Gap because it's like such a hard task to go and listen to the other ones, other than Haitian Body Order,
Damn.
just
which
listen
I
to
know.
HBO, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go. I'll probably listen to that
What are
after
you
this.
doing?
But
I think I've heard 10 Mach Hommy albums or like
Yeah,
11.
I've heard
Yeah.
like 5 or 6, or like.
no,
4 or
I think
5.
I'm a run to the Gat after this. I think because I gotta go take a run. I think I'm gonna go run to the Gat. I think that kind of sounds
Okay.
fire.
It's an interesting.
But anyways, back to
Yeah.
it, Mariano. Anticipation, thoughts. I want to hear it. What'd you think, bro?
All right, so first, like I knew about the album like 3 weeks ago. That's kind of when it was announced, and then it got delayed. Like I was like very excited about it because I knew he was gonna drop something else. Like he dropped Bulletproof Love and Pray for Haiti this year, and I was like, he's got to drop something else because I mean, he's used to what's it called? He's used to dropping a lot of albums like per year, but for this, like after going through the Griselda route once again with Pray for Haiti, I was like, okay, is he gonna go back to like his regular like production that he used to have? And he did, but this sounds like very refreshing compared to Pray for Haiti because I think Craven in this album, like he went off. Like the production here is crazy. Lavu is probably my favorite track. That song is insane. But I didn't expect nothing. I just wanted him to go back to his old style because while the Griselda like style is cool, that's usually what I don't go to Mach Hommy for. But this is still like pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I fuck with that. Yeah. I just want to say, like, yeah, definitely I feel you. When he does that kind of Griselda sound, it's cool, but when I go to a Mach Hommy thing, I want to hear like luxurious ass beats and his crazy ass vocals that he has going on sometimes. So yeah, I had known about the album kind of a little bit, like maybe 2 weeks, because you're always ahead of the game. Um, So I was kind of hyped for it because I do like Mach a lot, and I did listen to Pray for Haiti. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've listened to Pray for Haiti too. Um, and I thought Pray for Haiti was good, but I never returned to it. There's not a single track that I
Yeah,
can really remember other than maybe the intro track. Um,
For sure.
so yeah, but with
I'm in the
this
same boat
album,
with that one.
like Mach did some beautiful like when he starts singing on Labu. Oh my goodness, that was I did not see that coming. I don't know if he does that anywhere else, but
He
like
does, yeah.
he
Yeah,
does.
he can
He
sing. Yeah,
sings a lot,
Okay,
man.
damn.
we been know he can
Yeah,
sing, but
Yeah.
like not like that. Like he's definitely like improved so much in like
Yeah,
his
he
vocal
was he
even
was
range.
that,
belting
bro.
shit out. Yeah, like oh my goodness. But yeah, no, this album is beautiful. I really love a lot of the beats here, and I love some of the shit he's saying. I think his
Yeah,
lyricism is so good on this project. There's
yeah.
like a triple entendre about the DMCA.
I've loved,
Um,
I've like obviously I love his lyrics and everything else I've heard, but on this album, I don't know if they were just more like, or like less abstract on this album maybe, but they jumped out at me more here, like as far as
For
like
sure.
at least on my first couple listens, like I caught a lot more of what he was trying to say. So, and
Yeah.
also I think
yeah.
the beats compared to maybe like the Gat or like Pray for Haiti sounded actually no, but like a few of them sounded more accessible to me. Like the first couple songs, like Separation of the Sheep and Goats is like a very like uh I don't know, it's just like a lot more like a normal boom bap type of beat than I usually hear mock hopping on, like.
Mhm.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, for sure.
W-
I think like the thing is like I feel like there's a lot of like styles in this album that he tackles. There's like a lot of the production here is Craven. I think Craven has like five beats here. When in reality, like when you look at the track list, there's a lot of like very short interludes,
Mhm.
skits. Like overall, I think it's like it ends up being like 7, 8 songs, not 12
Yeah.
or 13, and like out of those like 8 songs, like Craven produced like 5 of them, I think. So like it's mostly him, and I feel like he understands like I think he knows like Mach way too well, way too good. Sorry, and like there's this song which is not produced by Craven. It's by his name is Forts, and the song is Wooden Nickels.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, it's that one. That one, bro. That song, like it's the one with the
Yeah.
storytelling, and there
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
more jazzy. It's not even a beat. It's just like he's just rapping on some
That
some
song,
jazz.
I was
Like
gonna say this album is more accessible, but then I remembered that song and I remembered like literally it's just like a note stretched out for like a minute at the end, like
yeah,
that song is just beautiful to me. That
Yeah,
was
no,
really
I love that song. I'm not gonna go into our favorite tracks just yet, but that song is beautiful. And I mean, like, this entire thing is just a gorgeous project. He's back, or I can't
yeah.
say he's back because I'm just not that experienced in Mach. But like, compared from Pray for Haiti this year, he's kind of back to that really nice sounding jazzy sound,
Yeah, I
and I
enjoy
really
Pray for
like that.
Haiti, but this definitely like on a first listen just like compared to I listened to Pray for Haiti once and I've listened to this like a couple times now, and this just like appeals to me a lot more as far as the
Yeah,
sound and like the how concise it is, how short it is, like the lyrics. I don't know, just everything
yeah.
about it like appeals to me more, to be honest.
No, I get you, and just so like, oh my God, Money Magnets. I think this everyone who like hopped on did a great job, like features
Oh yeah, the
wise.
feature. I wasn't sure who that was, but it was cool as hell.
Yeah,
Oh no.
it was Fahim.
yeah, it's
Oh,
Fahim.
Fahim on. Yeah, I haven't listened to any Fahim, but
Yeah, well,
he
I really
was
like Fahim
great on
from
that
what I've
song.
heard. He's dope. But yeah, no, just like once you get like, don't get me wrong, the first half of the like tracks 1 through 7 are like really good. But then once you get from like 8 to 13, it just gets like amazing. Like it's beautiful what happens. Like I'm saying, Wood and Nichols, that one bar, chain snatch into DMCA. Either way, your link is gone. Oh my
Yeah,
god. That bar is nasty.
That's
Like
crazy.
that I don't know, bro. That's just beautiful.
Yeah.
it's hard. It's so good. That line is amazing. Like the triple fucking meanings to that is like the triple entendre is crazy. Like I mean, yeah, that song is amazing. I thought Money Magnets was like cool. I didn't think it was like incredible. I think Fahim had a very good verse, but Self Love is good. Conductor made a great beat. Um, but yeah, this is a pretty good album. At first, I thought it wasn't like as crazy, but to be honest, like the more I'm listening to it and the more I'm going back to it, like it's just very consistent
Yeah.
overall. You know,
For
Yeah.
sure.
there's no room for like filler apart from like one song that like I really dislike, which is Lajan Sal. I think that song is ass.
What?
Like it's like very.
What?
I think like I hate the beat. Like
Why?
the jingle bells type
Bro.
beat. I hate it. Like it's I I thought it was it kind of got annoying for me, but apart from that one song, this is very good. But yeah, that song
That's
is
a
I
trash
can't.
take, bro. You're tripping on that, bro.
Yeah, I didn't like that song that much, to be honest.
At first, when I first heard it, I was like, "What the fuck is this? This is kind of
That's one of
whack."
the coolest beats on there, bro.
But then, yeah, no. But then after I kept re-listening, I was like, "Okay, I'm moving into like I'm getting comfortable with it because it's just so jarring because those bells are so fucking in your face. It's hilarious." But I just want to point out another thing because I was looking at criticisms and what people are really liking. People are if you complain about the excessive amounts of interludes, you are dumb.
Bro,
It is literally like
if you add up the
57
interludes,
seconds.
it's like 50 seconds or something.
It's
like-
exactly it's 50 seconds out of the 23-minute project. Who cares?
Yeah,
It is
what
a
the
good bridge.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Yeah, I
mind
like
it.
them. Like
I like them.
I would
They're
rather
fine.
I would rather have them separated than just like put on the
In
end
the
of
track.
the track.
Yeah, in the
right?
track cuz like
Yeah,
that's a
like
lot
that.
of thing that the Griselda dudes and the underground does. They'll put their interludes at the beginning of the song and especially like
Yeah,
the
so
one
it
that's
kind of ruins it if you're trying to like listen on a playlist
yeah,
or something.
just put it
like-
on, yeah. Because I want to point out like side B where Hiller wears her as side B, the Julia Lang song, the girl talking for like 40 seconds. Or actually, wait, no, I think that's an interlude. So I think I actually can't even.
Nah. That's nah. The in Julia Lang, it's actually Julia Lang like talking. Like it's her like she's talking like on the song, and no, it's not an interlude.
Oh, I thought
Like
there was. Okay, yeah.
it's the star of the song. She's talking to like West Side Gun, and then West Side Gun comes in like, you me and
Yeah,
Julia Lang, and he's doing
West
like
Side- yeah.
going all crazy.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like that song, as much as I think Gun is crazy on it, like that's a good example of like the separating the interludes between like the song because holy crap, that interlude is like
Yeah.
really long. It's a 2-minute song and it
Yeah.
probably takes up like 30 seconds of the 2-minute song. So it's really like
I prefer
a minute 30.
I prefer when those interludes are in the outro.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
Yeah,
when you do that, it helps like wrapping up the song very
Yeah,
I
like a
would at least-
T-Pab
I-
or
I-
like a
I
good
like
kid.
it
Yeah.
in the outro of the song, so you can like skip when you're done with it, or
Yeah.
just a separate track if it's like really long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, but like and also I've been seeing people say that like that this is Mock's most hipster sounding project. Like what are you on? Like
What does that mean?
what does that even mean? Like I've seen people are so weird about Mach Hommy, like on Twitter
Yeah.
and just like on radio music. They're so weird about the dude, and I don't understand why. I've seen people criticize him just because he makes his music really expensive to try and give it more value than there is. Like
I mean,
okay.
that's like a valid enough criticism, but it doesn't really say
That is-
anything about the music.
that yeah, exactly. And I saw like a review that was saying talking about the GAT, and it was like if you're gonna put so much value, you may as well make sure these beats are golden, and they're not. I'm like what? Like the music
Okay,
stands
well,
for itself,
I would-
and it's. I think
would
people
beg to
people are
disagree
weird.
there, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
Yeah, exactly. The underground fans are so weird and they're so corny sometimes that like, oh my goodness, I'm glad that I listened to this immediately without like being behind the curb and having to hear
Yeah.
like so much trash talk about this. Like, oh my goodness. Another thing I wanted to say,
Yeah.
the album cover. This is one of Mock's best album covers. This is a crazy cover.
Mach
Like,
has fire album covers,
he
like
is,
in
yeah, he
general.
is crazy
Yeah,
covers.
but I really
But
like
I
this
like
one.
this one
It's
a lot.
really
Yeah, the yellow
Damn.
like is beautiful. The black border, I kind of like that. It's a weird touch, but it's cool. Just him posed up, just
yeah.
kneeling there with his. He's got a crazy forearm going on. Like he's
It's a
got that.
dope cover art, bro.
Yeah, no, it's a dope
He's
cover,
ripped.
but
This is. I wanted to talk about self love, cause that shit is that kind of ties into it. Like he's
yeah,
um, he's becoming his best self. And honestly,
yeah,
Mhm.
that was my favorite song on the album. The beat is so, like beautiful, bro. Like the conductor
yeah,
tag just gets me hyped up. And it just really like I think most people can just really relate to that song and the lyrics
Yeah.
and like just trying to better yourself. And I thought it was really interesting. Like I can't remember the exact lyrics, but he was talking about like how people eat fast food, junk food, and have like designer clothes and be in like really expensive cars. Like if you're buying all these expensive things like in that realm, why aren't you doing the same for your food and like treating your body correctly? Because like that shit's
Yeah.
not gonna last if your body doesn't. So
yeah,
it was just a really interesting song to me. I think
yeah.
honestly that's like just off the top of my head, like I think that might be my favorite Mach Hommy song I've heard. I just really
Wow.
love that
Oh,
song.
damn.
Wow. Yeah, it's
It's
very
beautiful.
good.
Like it definitely is a beautiful track, and I actually like didn't think about it that further about the whole like treat your body right. That's actually
Yeah,
beautiful.
his
And
lyrics just jumped out at me on that one. They weren't anything like super technical or insane like that, but it was just really like relatable and like stuck with me like that, you know. I don't know.
yeah, no, like Mock has always been a dude who's like very thoughtful and kind of he's
Yeah.
very spiritual, and it's like I don't know. It's just that yeah, definitely that stands out.
Also the beat is just beautiful, dude.
Yeah, the
That's
singing
like my
like
favorite beat like, on the album
my God,
probably too.
conductor, bro, like that
Yeah.
dude, he don't stop.
He doesn't
He's
miss.
year round. It's crazy. Like I wonder how many like beats he's put out this year that have been on tapes. Like it's got to be so many at least. Um, I don't. That dude's workflow is insane. But yeah, no, this is definitely a beautiful project that I think everyone needs to check out this year. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
it's crazy. Mariano, bro, what were your favorite tracks? I want to hear your favorite tracks.
Like I said, definitely Labu. Labu is amazing. Like for some reason, like the trumpets there, like they
Yeah.
take me back, bro,
Mhm.
like to like my fucking childhood because it sounds like something my parents will play,
Yeah.
like dead ass, like that sample that Craven used, like. Bro, it had me going like, bro, I'm gonna DM this dude and tell me what sample he used.
Yeah,
But
that's
I don't
fire.
think he'll ever give it to me.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
But that yeah, it's fire. That beat is amazing. It's between Lavu and Wooden Nickels. Like
Mhm.
it's those two songs are fucking incredible.
Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. No, I agree. Vaughn, what were your favorite tracks?
Yeah, Self Love, Wooden Nickels, and Labu probably too because that song like when I started the album and the beat kicked in, it was just like magical, you know.
Yeah, like you were
Yeah.
at the edge of your seat, like you're like, oh shit, here we go. Like, yeah, no, I definitely feel you. I want to take, yeah, I think Wooden Nickels was probably my favorite, followed by Self Love and Laboo, but an honorable mention because it's kind of tied with Separation of the Sheeps and the Goats, because that track is beautiful. Um, yeah, no, I think this project is just Mock doing his thing that he does very well.
Yep.
And then I love it. Like the Gat is still one of my favorite hip hop projects. I listen to that so much when I'm at school and shit, and it just
Yeah, I
feels
love the
like
Gat.
it
And,
feels crazy to be at school listen to something like that.
Yeah, I also
Um,
wanted to say I really love this album, and I think even though I haven't heard most of Mac's stuff, this is probably my second favorite to the Gat as of now.
yeah.
That's
Mariano,
nice.
where does this
Yeah.
place in your Mach Hommy ranking? Where would this place?
Probably like number 5, number 6, maybe.
Wow. Okay. So for people who
Yeah,
who,
but it's still like pretty good.
Yeah.
yeah, what would you
Feel you.
what other albums would you recommend that are kind of like this for people who want to seek more into Mach Hommy? Like, where else would they go?
Okay, I'll definitely say his most accessible one out there is "Pray for Haiti." Like that's the easiest one to get into Mach Hommy because mainly because of the production. It's definitely more accessible if you're already like into Griselda. Um, but my favorite one is Dumbmeister. Dumbmeister is crazy. HBO is also very good. The Gat is obviously like loved by everyone.
Yeah.
Dumb God Homie Edition is great. Max Hard Lemonade and Wapcon Joj also great. Um, but yeah, I think those are like what I will put above this album. But this is still good. And obviously, you guys need to check out the like if you get the chance to check out the whole Dollar Menu like see like stories like I'm sorry not stories sorry the Dollar Menu trilogy.
Yeah.
Um, it's Dollar Menu is like a trilogy of albums between Mach Hommy and Fahim.
Yeah.
And it's honestly a very good set of albums.
Yeah, I know it has that funny cover with LeBron sitting there as like Scrooge McDuck.
No, it's not LeBron. It's Kobe.
No, that it,
Yeah,
it is LeBron.
It is LeBron.
It is LeBron.
The one on Dollar
yeah,
Menu
Dollar
2
Menu
is
2.
LeBron.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, and Dollar Menu 3, I think it is. That's Kobe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
Dollar
thinking
Dollar
that
Menu
one.
1 is Jordan. So,
Oh,
I don't know,
okay.
that's
Yeah.
funny.
My bad. But yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll definitely I'll definitely check those out. But moving on, I kind of want to get into our Twitter recommended album. I know it's kind of been a hot minute since we last did it, since Vaughn was away last week, so we couldn't really film.
What?
That's why I had to skip a week.
Huh?
Anyways,
You lying,
Vaughn,
bro.
be quiet. Vaughn, be quiet. Anyways,
Liar.
we want to do our Twitter picked album. We're gonna get into that one now, and that is going to be Yeat's "Up to Me." Thank you to Twitter user Goonie. I don't actually know his at. I don't know why, because
You
he,
better
'cause he has
get it real
multiple
quick,
accounts. I think it's
Give
like
the credit.
okay. I'll give him credit. I'll give him credit in a second. But I want to open up the
It's
table.
okay. The ad is lying for fun.
Lying
That's
for
that's
fun.
the
There
ad.
you go.
Yeah,
That is the
it's
ad.
one of the songs. It's one of the songs in the album.
Oh, okay. Well, there you
Okay.
go. There you go. You see, we got the biggest Heat fan who tapped in and wanted to make us listen. And
There are
Vaughn,
a
you-
couple people who suggested Yeat, right? So
yeah, because freaking a notorious mob of people on Twitter named and they go by
The mob.
Brodio wanted us to listen to it.
okay.
So shout out Brodio.
Yep.
They wanted us to listen to it, and thank God that someone put in Porter Robinson's Nurture.
I wish
you are
Metro
insane.
won. I wish
Do-
Metro won.
If that album gets picked, bro, and someone tried once again, people try to do Aerosmith. Hell no. Do not come
You
up in
like
here
AC/DC.
recommending some
I don't
Aerosmith.
know why you're scared
Okay,
of Aerosmith now.
I'm not. Okay, whatever. We're gonna move on. Anyways, Yeat, Up to Me, Vaughn. Give me some thoughts.
Oh,
Give
you
me some
want me
thoughts.
to kick it off, really?
Kick it off, bro. Kick it
Oh,
off. I want to hear what you
you're
got.
making a mistake, bro.
Uh-oh.
This
Uh-oh.
album is ass, bruh. This
Oh,
album is ass
no.
cheeks, bro. Let me. Okay, so here's the thing. Like,
Make your defense.
this is like. I have the same thing with Ken Carson. The beats,
Okay.
for the most part, are fire, bro. They're
Yeah.
fire beats, and then Yeat comes on, and he just like sounds horrible on it. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, bro. Like, he's just a trash rapper, dude. Like, he has no character, no charisma. Like, he has nothing unique, bro. Like, he just sounds like so fucking bland. And the beats are really good, but like most of them are not very anything special either. Like, there's like a filthy beat on here that's really good. There's like, I mean, there's a few beats, I can't remember the track names, but there's a few beats that are like really, really crazy. And then Yeat just comes on and does absolutely nothing to make it a good song. The only song I really like on here is Turban, because I mean that's just like he's actually doing something on that song. It feels like, but like I don't know. His style just doesn't appeal to me at all. Like he just I don't know. He's just trash, bro.
Wow.
He's
That is
trash.
that is.
Look,
did not
I
expect that.
can definitely understand that. Like, there's a couple of songs that I was just not feeling, and there comes to a point where you can definitely feel like the album starts like to fall off, and like there's it can get very repetitive, but I do think that he dives like deep into like his own thing. Like he can like venture into different sounds within his own sound, if that makes sense. Like there's like a lot of like versatility. There's so little you can do in terms of versatility when it comes to like trap slash cloud rap, which is like kind of like his thing, and he like ventures through all of that, if that makes sense. But still, it's a good album, and I gave it some recent like thoughts on my page yesterday,
Finding albums.
and yeah, shout out
Finding
finding
Shout out finding
albums.
albums.
I thought I thought it was pretty good, but I listened again, and I was like, okay, it it can fall off a little bit, like on the second half.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
thought the
I
second
think I think
half
the
was
thing with
slightly
Yeat.
better, to be honest.
Oh
But
really?
it, both were kind of I didn't really like any of it, to be honest. But
Yeah, and
like
and the thing that you were saying about like Ken Carson, about how it's like mostly a carry job,
yeah,
like with the
yeah.
production. I see that. Like I do see
I
that.
Here's the thing, like it is versatile. It's a versatile album, but I feel like every style he does, whether it's like plug or like rage type of like filthy type, like whole lot of red almost type beats, like whether it's whatever style he's trying, like it's just been done better by someone else already. Like any song on here I
Facts.
could pick out, and it's just like sounds like a song that's been done better by someone else. Like I would rather listen to like most other people from Slay World and like
Yeah,
or like Cardi. Even Ken Carson probably has some better songs. Like even though I'm not a fan of him either, but
there's a whole lot of red like esque songs here, and maybe like I don't know, bro. It could be one of those cases where like we don't know and we're not deep into like the Yeat fucking world or the Slay World
yeah.
world, and like probably like Yeat influenced Cardi and we don't know, like bruh. Like it's
Maybe.
like when people were throwing shit at
Fantano,
Fantano
yeah,
and saying that
saying that
that
Earl
that Mike
influenced Mike, right?
Mike
Which is like the
yeah, no, yeah,
opposite.
he
But
said that Mike was an Earl clone, which is like the other way around. Like Mike influenced Earl on so many things. So we could be pulling one of those
I don't know.
off. Who
I
knows?
don't think
But
so. But
I rather listen to Cardi instead. Like, to be honest, and not just Cardi. Like you were saying, there's just better artists in Slay World.
yeah, um, I don't know. I mean, I'm not like super duper deep into Slay World, but I have listened to a lot. I've listened to quite a few like Summers albums and like Isaiah TG, and they're just what they're doing is a lot more interesting to me than this. So
See,
I don't know.
I feel the opposite way about Summers and Yeet. I don't care for Summers at all because like he just get on his beats and he's doing nothing. It's like, yo, give us nothing, and he does that. It's like I am not that
But you
interested in
like Yeet.
Summers. Yeah,
That's
exactly. I
exactly
like
what
Yeet.
Yeat's doing.
Cause what Yeet is rapping about is funny. The whole like Tonka thing he has going on is just fucking funny as shit to me. Like he's just going crazy. He's just like his voice is so weird and like I don't know if the word gawky is the applicable word here, but like he just sounds like he's spazzing, and it's so funny to me. The beats are hard as shit. Like I don't mind just turning this on and just going crazy to it. Like it sounds good to me. I don't know. I like it a lot. That.
That's fair, but it's just weird because like to me his voice sounds like nothing interesting. Like
I
sounds
don't I
like
don't see how you could see
I
that
don't
when
know.
you love someone like a Cardi. Like
Car-
that doesn't make any sense to me. Like
There's like no similarity of his voice to Cardi.
okay, but I'm saying like you at least have an ear for like people
Shit,
like
my
weird
dogs are howling
vocalists.
in the background, bro.
Yeah, it's
Hold
it's
up.
fine. But no,
I'll be
I
right
don't
back,
know.
bro.
You're fine. At least me and Mariano both like this project because Vaughn just it's so weird. Vaughn be drinking that haterade on certain albums, but yeah, I know. I mean, so wait, Mariano, like, so when you re-listen, like, you weren't feeling it like at all, or like you were just like, okay, maybe this isn't as good as I initially thought?
I think the second thing, like I think the album, like it's still a decent listen, but at the end of the day it's like 22 songs. I don't know if I can take like 22 songs like
Yeah,
back. I mean, like albums like this I don't think are meant like to be listened
no, I think,
like that. Like
yeah,
they're more like they work as like fucking playlist music. Like
yeah.
you add like 6 8 of these
Or you
songs to
just go
like
work out to it,
some
but
hype.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like this is not a project like you sit in your living room to listen to, cause like you're not. I mean, you're not getting the most out of it if you like just play it to chill. Cause like, I mean, like Vaughn was saying, there's a lot of like chill songs here. There's a lot of rage songs here. There's a lot of like I was saying, like it does like a lot. Like there's different styles that he tackles on with this album, but I still don't get like the hype where like he's like insane, like crazy,
yeah. No,
like
I don't.
one
I
of the
don't get that.
best
I
right
just think
now.
that he's fun to listen to, and that's like the basis of it. Like Yeat is just a
Yeah,
fun person to listen to, and that is like the bottom line. He's not. He's not reinventing the. He's not changing. He's not reinventing the wheel. He's not. Changing the tide of trap music. He's just doing
yeah,
his
for sure.
thing in his lane, and he's doing it pretty well. That it's a fun experience to listen to. Um,
That's fair.
I would probably run to this album. I'd probably work out to this album. I think that it serves that purpose like pretty well. Um, but yeah, and I think that that goes with any trap album. Like I don't think trap album should be 22 songs long. Um, and
Hmm.
like 56 minutes. I'm sorry. Like the
So
only the
whole lot
only
of
album
red.
I think. Okay, Whole Lotta Red. Yeah, that's true. Whole Lotta Red is a fluke in the sense that it like trap albums should not be 22 songs long because that's 24 songs. Anyways, like the only project I think that if you're gonna do a trap album and you're gonna make it 22 songs long, I think the only person who could do that consistently is like a Travis. I think a Travis could do that.
Well, Cardi's
Cause
done it consistently too. Like Dilate was like
okay,
19 songs. So
Dil-
just saying.
okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll give it to a Cardi and
No,
I'll give it to a
I don't.
Travis.
I think that's kind of a unfair generalization to say trap shouldn't be this long. Like, cause
That's
like
fair,
it's
but
been
like
proven wrong a few times. I think Future can do it. I think a lot of artists can do it if they put their mind to it. Like,
yeah,
it's
I just
just
I
this
think
this album just like I don't think Yeat has enough going for him to like to carry that much.
yeah. Let me reword
Even
it
if
then.
you like
If
him, like
if you're not gonna come on like if you're gonna do trap album and you're gonna come on and change the wheel like change yeah, change the wheel like a Travis or a Cardi has done where they bring out something so new and so vibrant.
hmm
Like, Travis has this insane production and
yeah,
he always has the theme to his albums. Cardi has the baby voice and then the rage beats that he did on Whole Lotta Red. He did the really cloudy shit on Die Lit. If you're not gonna come and give me a reason to listen to your 20 plus long tracks, then yeah, you're it's gonna wane on me. Cause like yeah, like I can't even differentiate. I listen to this project a lot, but I couldn't differentiate between like Ya Ya and like Told Ya. Like I just couldn't.
yeah,
That's not to say I don't like it. It's just
yeah.
that it's 22 tracks that yes, while they are different in beat choice and just kind of style, it just doesn't sit with me that well. But like if you were to give me a Whole Lot of Red, I could tell you the difference between Jump Out the House and like I Hate You, I Love You. Like like I don't know. I think I definitely agree that Yeat. I think he's overhyped. I think he's overhyped. I don't think this project was like
I
underwhelming or
thought you were like a
overrated.
Yeat soldier, bro.
No, I'm not, I was not a Yeat soldier. I just like the dude. Nah, I just like him. Like I'm not that crazy about him. I know a good friend of mine, Astro, said one time they listened to this album 4 times in a row.
Oh God, bro.
Jeez.
I don't know how you could do
I
that.
don't know how you could do that, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, and Yeat fans
Come
are
on, bro.
already becoming annoying. Like how this dude just started his career,
No, I mean,
or at least he's been
it's
getting
no
big
worse
this year.
than any other like Slay World underground.
Okay, yeah, Slay World artists are pretty fucking horrible.
Yeah,
Summers fans, I can't stand Summers fans. Like certain sides of Twitter are just really annoying when it comes to Slay World.
I don't want to talk about the fan base, bro. I don't want to
Yeah,
get
nah,
into that.
we'll move on.
Um,
Yeah, but like, yeah, I think Yeat has a lot going for him. I think a better project than this would probably have to be that like 4L. I think 4L is a bit better
I
because I
will.
mean it has
I haven't heard 4L. I'm going to give that a chance
yeah,
because
4L
it's.
has that has Sorry About That, and I think that's his biggest song. It might be Come On, I don't know. It might have changed. I don't know how the tide is, but like Sorry About That is easily one of the craziest beats, and it's so fucking fun. The way he just like sounds like such a goofball is just fun to me. Um, but yeah, no, if like I don't think Yeet needs to be hated on, but I can definitely understand where you're coming from, Vaughn. Where it's just like this doesn't do all too much for me. I'm gonna move on. Like that's fine. Like
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Um, but if you're just hating on this just to hate, like I don't see why you would. It's just a good project to me. It's fun. It's just something to kind of turn on and then just kind of bounce to
I
for a
don't
bit.
know. To me, it just seems like another just like drop in the wave of like this like plug and be like plug rage underground BS like I don't know. It's not doing anything that jumps out to me as different and it's just not I don't know. Like I'm having trouble finding the words, but
Yeah, no, I
you
get
know,
you. But
it just doesn't
so
stand
I
out to
guess
me. That's the
no
bottom line.
favorite. You had no favorite tracks on this project.
Um,
You said just Turban.
Turban, yeah, I like Turban.
Okay.
It's a good
Okay.
song.
So then, Mariano, do you want to give maybe some of your favorite tracks?
I like Get Busy. I like Yaya. I like Turban too, and I like Lying for Fun
Okay.
and Calling Me.
Actually, you
Yeah.
know what? I think "Line for Fun" was not bad because he was actually like it seemed more ambitious than a lot of the songs because it was actually like I don't know.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, it felt
he
like
was
it was
singing
going for
more there.
something, but
Mm.
yeah,
I
I didn't
think
mind
I'll
that song.
take. I'll probably take. Let You Know. I'd take Turban, and I'd probably take like Get Busy. That's probably like my top three. All those songs are just pretty fun, and it make. Excuse me. Oh, God, dude, my nose is stuffed today. Um, it makes sense why those songs are the biggest, because it's just they're probably like the most fun on the project. Um,
Yep.
but yeah. Um, yeah. Overall, I give it the thumbs up. Fun, I guess, is gonna give it the thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
And Mariano, what are you? Sideways, thumbs up.
I'm in the
Is that
middle.
You're in the middle,
our
so he's giving it the
system? That's
side
gonna be our
thumbs.
system. Just the thumbs up,
Yeah, thumbs
thumbs
up,
down,
thumbs
two thumbs
down,
up.
sideways.
What about two
Two
thumbs
thumbs
up?
up.
What you think about that?
I'm giving it two thumbs up.
Oh,
I'm giving it
damn.
two thumbs up. Mario's
So
gonna
you
give it
are
the
a Yeat
sideways.
soldier then.
I'm not a Yeat soldier like that. Like, come on. What? You want me to give it the one thumb up or the two
Are
thumbs
you
up? Like,
are
what?
you a Yeat soldier? Are you just like a casual Yeat fan, or you're a Yeat soldier?
I'm gonna label myself right now as a casual Yeat fan. I don't think I'm there yet at the Yeat soldier level. I don't think I'm there
Not
yet.
yet, but in the future.
Yeah. Overall, good.
Okay.
But I think we're gonna move on now. We went to the East Coast with Mach Hommy. We went to the West with Yeat. He's from Oregon. And now it's time to take it to the South with our classic album. And I'm actually gonna give Mariano a good amount of room to talk about it because I think he deserves it. And this album is a Metro Boomin collab tape, and it is Without Warning. I consider it. I think we need to
Metro
make the defense
Boomin,
as to why it's a
21
classic. And we're gonna
Savage, Offset, Metro Boomin.
Exactly.
Without warning.
Ladies-
Without warning.
Without warning. We're gonna prove it to you right now why this project is a classic. We're gonna defend our case.
It's at the very least a modern classic. It's a trap classic. Like
Modern trap.
I don't think
exactly.
that can be denied.
Yeah. So Mariano, this is your album, bro. I know you love this so much. Take the stage.
Yeah.
What's up with it?
I I think like bro, even if we go like back to when it was released, I've never seen like a surprise drop for a trap album. Usually like trap albums, they make these long, very like stuffed promo runs for them because like trap albums are usually just they going straight up for the like the streams, you know,
Yeah.
like so they want to get as much promotion for it as possible. And no, they actually dropped this like in Halloween night. I don't even know if it was a Friday or whatever, but it just dropped in Halloween of 2017. It was out of nowhere, and they couldn't have chosen a better fucking day to drop it because that's essentially what the album sounds like. Like the album just sounds like straight up Halloween, and I feel like there's apart from Rodeo, I think Rodeo is one of those albums that you can make the case where like it's like atmospheric, like an atmospheric trap
Yeah.
album. And I feel like Without Warning is one of those that ties into the same thing. While it isn't as ambitious or experimental for the subgenre as like a rodeo, this is definitely like the closest that you're gonna get to it, because Metro Boomin, like, he just knows how to make albums feel like soundtracks to movies, you know? Like he has like a great fucking talent for
Yeah.
that. And if you're gonna go for that sound, like a rapper that, like, the first rapper that comes to my head is 21. So like grabbing 21 Savage to make a project like this is like very smart. And Offset, if you're going off of like versatility and how much they can keep you entertained for like 10 songs, I feel like Offset is like the perfect pick, like out of like the Migos. In this album, like the chemistry between like both of them, I've never heard like two rappers like as crazy as this in trap. Maybe like Travis and Young Thug.
Yeah.
Maybe like most recently Lil Baby and Lil Durk. But I think you're not gonna get as consistent as this. And there's no room for filler in this album. It's just 10 songs. Every song is crazy. There's transitions between song and song. Like, the album just has everything. It's not like flooded with features. There's just a Travis Scott, and funny enough, there's a Quavo fucking feature. So, and that Quavo feature is amazing. Like the humming, like he just creates like I love like the word atmosphere, because like there's I can't explain it with another word. He just puts you in like a scenario with the like, it's very hard. Like, I love it. I love that song. And there's hits here too. Like, I know Ric Flair Drip
Yeah.
was like a huge hit as well. Um, a lot of people love Ghostface Killers. Like, there's so much to gather from here. I think Nightmare is also like the whole transition between like what is it? It's My Choppa and
Yeah.
Nightmare,
Yeah.
and the whole Freddy Krueger.
That
Give him
transition
Nightmare.
always like
Yeah.
gets me going,
Yeah.
bro. Like
No, that's an insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's one of my
no, I
favorite
agree.
parts of the album.
I think.
Also,
Oh no,
mhm.
go ahead, Mariano.
What were you
No,
gonna say?
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, Still Serving is one of my favorite trap beats like ever.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like between My Choppa and Still Serving, like those two songs, like they're the ones that make me feel like I am inside of a fucking horror movie, and no other like producer can make that, like, apart from Metro. Like, bro, this album, we should have gotten an instrumental album. Like, I just want to listen to the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
beats. Like, it's insane. Disrespectful is also amazing. Matt Stalker is insane. Like, there's just, you cannot miss. It's just 10 songs.
Yeah.
Like, no room for filler. There's just no room for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I think that's a testament to how good Metro Boomin is as a producer. I think he is one of the best trap producers. Like, if you look at his
Easily.
catalog, he did Savage Mode, he did Drop Top Wop, he did Perfect
I
Timing,
don't know
Without
who would
Warning.
disagree with that. Like,
Yeah, well,
Like,
no,
from
I've seen Metro
DS2
Boomin hate.
onwards,
I
like-
have seen hate for the dude only because he made
It's
a
just
project like
ridiculous.
Double or Nothing, which is the one sleeper.
I
album,
haven't even
and
I haven't heard Double or Nothing, but
I don't really like
I
it. I
can't
don't like it at
imagine
all.
like I can't imagine like an album hurting Metro's reputation at this point,
No,
because he's just
it-
made like so
yeah.
many endless fucking.
And it's not
classics,
even
bro.
that bad.
It's not even that bad. It's just
Like-
kind of underwhelming to what Metro can do. But then literally after Double or Nothing, the next year he would go on to release Not All Heroes Wear Capes, which is
Amazing.
I love that project.
Underrated
I could easily
for sure.
underrated as well. I put Without Warning and Not All Heroes Wear Capes at the same level because they're so like they're both so amazing to me.
Yeah.
Like but back to Without Warning. Yes, like the southern hip hop sound is booming here. And I think it's just such a testament to where the southern sound has been going lately. Because it's just been sounding so good recently. The South is easily, I think, the king right now of the sound of hip hop.
Yeah, obviously.
Um,
It has been
hey,
for like a
there's-
decade, bro.
but-
Yeah.
hold on now, though. There is a discussion to be had there because there might be some who disagree. It's just you and me
No,
both
there's
disagree,
not.
or
No, there's
both
not.
agree.
Anyone who
Uh,
disagrees is like actually dumb, bro. Like,
hey, you know,
I agree with both
bro,
of you.
like,
you someone
how are you
could
gonna
say I
disagree
think the
with
West.
that? What do you mean?
You could say I think the West Coast is better because you got someone like a Kendrick, and that's their main defense.
That's
It's
the
a weak.
Kendrick's the
it's
only. What are you talking about? The argument is only between the East and South right now. Like the West has no place in the discussion in 2010s. In the 2010s from now to now.
I think you gotta. I think you gotta chill though a little bit. I don't think
If
you gotta
Kendrick
discredit
didn't
the West
exist,
so
like
much.
like the West Coast would have no
There's
place, so.
there's Tyler. Hello, there's Tyler. Tyler's been
But
doing his thing crazy.
the thing
I don't
is,
think
the thing
Tyler's
about
really
Tyler,
representing the West Coast sound though.
That's fair.
exactly.
And
that's
he's
what
not
I
really
was
Like,
changing
I
the
didn't
sound
even,
as much
like-
as that's fair.
like,
Yeah,
You don't think West Coast rappers and think Tyler. At least
that's
I don't.
true. That's fair because he's not morphing the sound in any way of what rappers are like doing as
Yeah,
compared
he's
to
going
trap
with his
music.
own sound. If anything, with "Call Me If You Get Lost," he's leaning into the East Coast sound more, and like
That's true. That's
similar
fair.
to Griselda with
Yeah.
like those type of beats.
No, and that's why I agree with you. Like definitely, the South is king, and I don't think that. I
Yeah.
think that if you can try and make an argument, but it will fail because of projects like these modern classics in the sound of trap, as these because everyone was at their peak here. I believe. 21 Savage
Yeah.
had just released Issa album, and he was blowing up from Savage Mode, and then he released Issa album, and then he came out with this Without Warning, and people just went crazy. They were like, "Holy shit! This dude 21 Savage is crazy." Like, yeah, and he would continue to go on, but he was really at his height with this.
You know what's interesting though is that I remember 21 used to get a lot more hate back then, like
Yeah,
old
Mhm.
heads and stuff. Like he has way more respect now, even though
no,
I
they
think
they used to hate.
he's
Yeah, they used
just
to hate
as
his
good now
album.
as he was back then. Like he's just
Yeah.
like a great rapper, dude.
It's because people didn't like Bank Account because it was like 1, 2, 3. and
Yeah,
they're like, what is this mumble rap? It was
I mean,
that's because that's
not
when
one
the,
of his best songs though. Like
yeah, and that's when the mumble rap discussion was going on. Where old
Yeah,
heads were like,
yeah.
I'm tired of these mumble rappers. That's where it was really prevalent. I believe 2017.
which is
2016
ridiculous because 21 is maybe like obviously his delivery's more low key and maybe a little mumbly, but like
Yeah.
it's if you listen to what he's saying, it's not like just
It's
nothingness.
yeah, it's not at all.
not
It's
like-
it's yeah, and then
Yeah.
Offset Offset was with the Migos. He had just come off of releasing
Culture.
Culture in 2016,
This
so
is
people were at
definitely
the edge.
Offset's
yeah, people-
like peak. As
Yeah,
far as,
people
like-
were ready to see. Okay, what's this? What is he about to do? Like, cause everyone's eyes were on the Migos after
Yeah.
Culture.
Yeah, because culture is a
Yeah,
classic.
and Metro
too.
Boomin had just produced Drop Top Wop in perfect timing. He released 4 collab tapes that
Metro-
year.
had already been like here's partly why I think this is a classic because Metro had been in the game for a couple years. Like his on Life of Pablo, he became a meme. Like
Yeah.
and then this project I think is what cemented him as like a household name in hip hop. Like
I would even argue like before, like the thing is like what a Time to Be Alive by Drake and Future. There's like 7 songs out of the 10 there are produced by
Yeah,
Metro.
and
So like I think
DS2
What a Time to Be Alive, like
a lot of the best
Yeah,
beats on
DS2 too.
DS2 were Metro as well. So I mean he was obviously like a huge name, but like this album to me is just what like cemented him as like a legend. Like
yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
and
it's
I
just
think
crazy.
like shout out to Metro just having such a great year for like Southern artists, because like getting a Travis Scott on here is a beautiful use of Travis, because like he killed it on Ghostface Killers.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that
That
feature's
might be
amazing.
my
Yeah.
favorite verse on the album, dude. Like I love it.
No, that's not a bad pick at all. Cause then like Not All Heroes Wear Capes would come out,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then Travis would do
Overdue,
like Overdue.
is so underrated.
That's such a like
beautiful.
Not All Heroes Wear Capes in general is so underrated. I think
yeah.
like bro, Metro was really like, all right, I'm gonna get J Balvin on this. Like, are you kidding me, bro? like you're
Yeah.
reaching out to South America, which is crazy. Cause like you really do not see a lot of South American artists hopping on like certain tracks. I've seen like a couple with like there was that one song Crippy Kush with like Faruko, J Balvin, Nicki Minaj, 21 Savage, Travis Scott. That was a stacked song. But like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't see that a lot. But the fact that like that was done was interesting to me because I like it when they do that. That shows that you were trying to expand your borders than just who's available within the country. You're going international. And like I just love it about Metro. His ear is so good for artists. Like he can just hear someone who's like, yeah, this is someone I want to work with.
Yeah.
He knows where to put him. He know like, man, shout out Metro, bro. This
That's
dude
the
is
best thing
legendary.
about Metro to me is that I just get the sense that he really cares about the art and like
Yeah,
delivering like a full complete package, like a project, like with all
yeah.
the transitions in the tracks. Like obviously that's like a signature style now. But
Especially
like,
with last year's release of Savage Mode 2, like
oh yeah. I
crazy.
yeah. I don't want to get too off track without
Yeah,
warning,
yeah, of course.
but like Savage Mode 2 is like I probably like that even better than this as far as
Wow.
like
No,
it's so
damn.
cohesive and shit, but like this project is also just like really great. It's just like you said, like no filler, like some of the most iconic trap songs like Ric Flair Drip and Ghostface Killers and like
Yeah.
some of
No,
the
like
beats on here. Yeah, like the Halloween thing, man, like that's like a great observation. It's just like it's so dark,
Yeah.
it's so hard, like grimy, but also at the same time it's very smooth cuz like Metro's production style is like his drums and 808s are very smooth and like clean and like but like it's still grimy cuz of like the samples and the way that 21 raps and like it's just like a perfect combination, dude.
Yeah, no, and like that's the thing. I think it was very representative of like 2017 as a year, cuz like 2017 was a pretty dark year for trap music, as in like the sound of it all was like I don't know, interesting to me
Like
cuz
a dark, like the sound was dark. You mean?
yeah, the sound was dark. Not
Yeah.
that like it was a
Yeah,
it was like
because
a
that I was
sleeper
about to say
year.
that's like that was like the best year for trap. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people would argue.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
But
I
Yeah.
agree.
yeah,
Because you had projects like I'm trying to go through.
Culture.
Yeah, you had no Culture came out 2016.
no, it's
No.
2017.
Culture January 20.
Oh,
January,
yeah, that's
January
right. I don't know
2017.
why. It's because Bad and Bougie was released in 2016,
Mm.
and so it kind of
Yeah.
carried over. But yeah, you like projects like Without Warning. Man, I was trying to look at I was trying to look at the charts for like what dropped, but Jesus, radio
Uzi?
music is so bad.
Love
Lil
is
Uzi
Rage
dropped.
2.
There was yeah, and beautiful Thugger Girls.
Even
What,
Damn, like Damn's not a trap album, obviously, but like
It was
like
yeah.
the fact that Kendrick adopted some of those sounds in like Humble and shit, like it was
Also
huge.
Super Slimy and Hendrix dropped that
Hendrix.
year. Love is Rage 2 dropped that year.
2 Chains.
2 Chains,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
what's the
Girls
name of
Like
it?
Trap
Pretty Girls
Music.
Like Trap
That's-
Music.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
one
was
too.
yeah. No, that's actually a
Oh,
good
and
project.
the Cardi self-titled
yeah.
as well.
Oh
I can't
yeah.
forget that.
You see that the sound was just very like in your face and like dark, like I said. And I think like the idea it actually didn't even click to me that it dropped on Halloween. I kind of forgot about that. But yeah,
Yeah.
the calling it Without Warning because it was a surprise drop just makes sense. It just makes sense. And
Yeah.
it's just a great project. Like I don't
I
even know,
wasn't-
but
I wasn't around. I wasn't like listening to hip hop when it came out, so
oh,
I don't
I
really
was.
know I don't know the full context of it, everything, but
I was.
I can just
and-
imagine like it just sounds perfect.
Yeah, I had just moved from Germany, and I'd moved to Louisiana. So like when this dropped, I remember people going pretty crazy for it. 'Cause I mean the South is always bumping whatever is blowing up in the South at the time. But like yeah, when this dropped, it was crazy. Like yeah, I remember bumping Ghostface Killers like every day. I remember that was my alarm at one point. Like I would wake up to Ghostface Killers, get in the shower, and go to school, and I would continue listening to the album because it was just like that good.
Wow.
It's just one of those staple memory albums that like comes immediately to mind, especially with that classic ass cover of the Doberman. Like that's just
Yeah,
a
the
crazy
cover art.
cover. I love that cover.
Iconic, dude.
That like created the like I don't know like that cover is just so iconic, man. Like I can't help but
Mhm.
sit there and look at it and just think of how many more covers would go on to like use Dobermans. Like I know City Morgue did it. City Morgue would go on to use Dobermans on their covers. Like that is because I would like to argue because of this album, the Doberman has become like the rap dog. Like, or fuck, I'm stupid. Snoop Dogg did it. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. Snoop Dogg was
Of
Okay.
course,
doing the
yeah.
Doberman
Snoop Dogg.
thing. But yeah, like it's just hard, man. The cover is just beautiful. It's so simple too. It's simple, but it gets the job done. It lets you know like you're about to get into some crazy shit. Like, yeah, no, I don't know. Coming up with like thoughts on like why I love this album so much is just something that we've said like 5 times already within here. It's just like the consistency, the way everyone has each other's backs. Like everyone is playing off each other so well on this project. Everyone just understood it. Like what I want to see is what the studio sessions were like. Like that must have been crazy cooking up some of those songs. Like man, no, this project is crazy. But yeah, I kind of want to move on into favorite tracks. I'll give Mariano favorite tracks. Give me your top 3, bro.
My top three, I think number three would be Rap Saved Me.
Say me, okay.
I think, yeah, number two, I'll put My Choppa, and number one, Still Serving.
Okay.
That would be my top three.
Yeah, that's a fire top 3. Vaughn, what's your top 3?
I have to go. Damn. Ric Flair Drip, My Choppa. No. Okay. Ric Flair Drip number 3, Ghostface
Yeah.
number 2, number 1 is My Choppa, because that's one of the best beats of all time, bro.
That's fire.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
that beat is amazing.
That's fire. All right, so for me at number 3, give me Darth Vader. At number 2,
Okay.
give me Nightmare. Number 1,
Mhm.
give me Ghostface Killers.
Nice.
That song is just certified classic. Like that's a
Yeah.
top 10 trap song for me easily. Like I listen to that song so
Damn.
much. I love it so much. But yeah, no, shout outs to Metro Boomin for just absolutely going crazy on this project. And I think to not call this a classic for trap is just dumb. And I mean, I know we're not. I know rate your music isn't the word is bond,
Why you
but
always
like
gotta
the
bring
fact
up your music all the
yeah.
time, man?
because bro, like that's where we're doing the research. But let me just say because I wanted to bring it up. Because I wanted to bring it up.
Who's
Like, bro,
we,
this is a okay, bro, shut up. This is a 3.38 average. What is
That's
that?
stupid.
Yeah, because radio music's filled with
I mean,
nerds, bro. Like
That's the
they wouldn't
thing
get it.
Is that trap in general has not gotten the right reception, bro.
It's just disregarded, and that's
Like-
so lame, so lame.
I think it's been a lot better the past couple of years, but I remember
Yeah,
even Rodeo on release was like not accepted. Like it was like getting like mediocre reviews. Like which is
Yeah,
just
which is-
insane to me, because it's like everyone thinks that's like the best trap album. And it's
Yeah.
like,
no,
don't
I
know,
think
like,
people are gonna
don't
come
get
back to this album and kind of realize that like
I
there
mean,
was something here that was
I
magical.
think this album is already kind of achieved that status of like everyone who loves trap loves this album. It's
Well, no, I'm
like-
just saying for those
sure.
naysayers, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
yeah.
for who listened to it in 2017 was like I don't care for this, moved on. Like they could easily come back and realize like wow. I was
Yeah,
wrong.
this is definitely, when people look back at the genre as a whole, I think this is gonna be like a landmark album. So,
Yeah, no, seriously. But yeah, no, that's gonna be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Mariano, you want to plug anything you got going on?
Yeah, just follow at finding_albums on Twitter. Would really appreciate that.
Yeah, Mariano drops sick reviews. I read every single one each day. I like the dude.
Thanks,
He's gotten a lot better as a reviewer. Also, a little side note, he did a review day 8 of Finding Albums with Guap Tape. So just a little shout out to that. He's a real one, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying. But yeah, Mariano
Yes.
definitely.
That was day 8.
That was
early?
day 8.
Yeah.
Day 8, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. 1 week in, and I was already with the fucking
That's
WAP tape
sad.
shit house already on the account.
that's so fire, bro. But yeah, no, big shout outs to Finding Albums. Please
Yep,
go check out his
awesome account.
reviews. They're short, they're simple, they're sweet. They give you his thoughts. Like Mariano's a positive ass dude, great dude to the
Facts.
HHT community, as Anthony Fantano would say. HHT.
HHT King.
To the
Appreciate it.
HHT King.
Yes.
Goodness, Anthony Fantano,
Thank
cornball.
you.
But anyways, yeah,
No
we thank you all
shots,
for
bro.
coming out. Oh
No,
wait,
Fantano, come on the show, bro. Come on the show.
Fantano, we would love to have you on the show. I can't lie. You're kind of goofy
I'll talk
sometimes.
to I'll talk to Fantano. I'll talk to Fantano and let him know that y'all want him on the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Thank
Get us
you,
get us the plug. I would like to give a shout
will.
out to Todd Edwards. We love you, bro. We got to do one every episode. I'm sorry. That's gonna become a staple at this point.
Random shout out.
I'm gonna somehow twist a way to have Todd in here. This was kind of a hard episode since it was all rap music.
Okay.
But shout out Todd.
I like it better if you just shout him out randomly at the end. Like.
That's yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Shout,
Shout
shout out Todd if
Todd
you made it
Edwards.
this far.
So at the outro, we'll just give a shout out to Todd every episode. We thank you all for coming out, watching the album. This is kind of a bit of a shorter episode, but I think it's just
Nah,
because
it's like an hour,
overall.
bro. What you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, no, because you
not
got to consider
shorter.
the time that
What you
we
talking about?
started rolling. It'll be a little bit shorter than some of our episodes, but either way, we thank you all for coming out, and we'll catch you all next week. You all have a great one. Make sure to go vote on what we should do for next week's album.
Stay tuned.
I'm gonna drop that right now, but we'll see y'all later. Much love, blessings, peace out, cheers.